Have you ever found yourself wide awake at exactly 3:30 in the morning, wondering why? Most people think it's just another random time when they can't sleep. But there's something much bigger happening here. There's a hidden power to this specific time that most people completely miss. And once you understand it, it could change everything about your life. Think about it. Why 3:30? Not 2 a.m., not 4 a.m., but exactly 3:30 a.m. This isn't a coincidence. What I'm about to share with you isn't just another spiritual theory. It's something that has been changing lives around the world. And today, you're going to learn exactly why this time is so special. Many people wake up at 3:30 a.m. feeling scared or worried. They turn over and try to go back to sleep, missing out on one of the most powerful moments of their entire day. But after watching this video, you'll never look at 3:30 a.m. the same way again. Instead, you'll understand why this specific time could be the key to unlocking everything you've been trying to achieve in your life. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how different everything feels at 3:30 a.m.? There's a certain stillness in the air, almost like the world is holding its breath. If you've ever woken up at this time, you might have felt something unusual, a strange energy, a sudden burst of creativity, or maybe even a sense that you're not entirely alone. These feelings aren't random. They're actually signs that you're experiencing something incredibly powerful, something that people throughout history have known about, but most of us have forgotten. This special time is like a gateway, a moment when the barriers between our everyday world and the spiritual realm become thinner. I discovered this by accident years ago when I kept waking up at exactly 3:30 a.m. At first, I was frustrated, thinking my sleep pattern was broken. But then I started noticing something incredible. The ideas I had at this time were clearer, my meditation was deeper, and the goals I set for myself started manifesting faster than ever before. What makes this time so different? It's like the universe creates a special window, a quiet moment when all the noise and chaos of daily life fades away. Think about it. At 3:30 a.m., most people are asleep. The phones aren't ringing, social media is quiet, and the world around you is still. This creates the perfect conditions for something extraordinary to happen. But here's what's really interesting. It's not just about the quiet. There's actually a scientific reason why this specific time is so powerful, and it has everything to do with how our bodies and minds work. The changes that happen in your brain at 3:30 a.m. are fascinating, and once you understand them, you'll see why this time is so special for making real changes in your life. This isn't new knowledge. The power of 3:30 a.m. has been known for thousands of years. In ancient times, monks, spiritual teachers, and wise men would wake up at this specific time to do their most important spiritual practices. They called it the divine hour or the miracle hour, and they understood something that modern science is only now beginning to confirm. In monasteries across Tibet, monks would ring their bells at this exact time, waking up to meditate and connect with higher powers. They knew that at 3:30 a.m., something special happens to our consciousness. The ancient Egyptians wrote about this time in their sacred texts, calling it the hour when the veil between worlds was thinnest. Even in early Christian traditions, this time was seen as holy, a moment when prayers were most likely to be answered. But this isn't just old stories and traditions. Modern spiritual teachers have been talking about the 3:30 a.m. phenomenon for years. They've noticed that people who regularly wake up at this time often experience incredible breakthroughs in their lives. Some report suddenly understanding complex problems that had been bothering them for years. Others find solutions to long-standing issues or receive clear guidance about important decisions. Think about your own experiences. How many times have you woken up at 3:30 a.m. and felt like something was different? Maybe you had a moment of perfect clarity about a problem you'd been struggling with. Or perhaps you felt an overwhelming sense of peace and connection to something bigger than yourself. These aren't coincidences. They're signs that you're naturally tuning into this powerful time. The fascinating thing is that these ancient traditions align perfectly with what modern science tells us about our body's natural rhythms. At around 3:30 a.m., our brain chemistry changes in unique ways. The stress hormone cortisol is at its lowest point, and our minds are in a special state between sleep and wakefulness. This creates perfect conditions for deep insight, spiritual connection, and manifestation. But here's what makes this even more interesting. 3:30 a.m. isn't just a powerful time for spiritual practices. It's also when our body's natural healing abilities are at their peak. The ancient Chinese medical system mapped out how different organs and energy systems in our body are most active at different times of the day. And guess what? The time around 3:30 a.m. is when our body's self-healing and rejuvenation powers are strongest. This means that when you wake up at 3:30 a.m., you're not just experiencing a random sleep disruption. You're actually waking up at a time when your body and mind are perfectly primed for transformation. It's like the universe is giving you a direct line to tap into your highest potential, to connect with your deepest wisdom, and to make changes that can ripple through every part of your life. What's really amazing is how this ancient wisdom is being proven right by modern research. Scientists studying sleep patterns and brain activity have discovered that during the early morning hours, particularly around 3:30 a.m., our brains produce different types of waves that make us more receptive to insights and spiritual experiences. It's like our brain naturally tunes into a different frequency at this time, making it easier to access deeper levels of consciousness. But there's more to this than just spiritual and scientific theories. The real power of 3:30 a.m. comes from how you can use this time to transform your own life. Understanding why this time is special is just the beginning. What really matters is how you can tap into its power to create real, lasting changes in your life. What actually happens to your body and mind at 3:30 a.m. is nothing short of amazing. During this time, your brain produces something called theta waves. These are the same type of brain waves that occur during deep meditation. This isn't just spiritual talk. It's real science that explains why this time feels so different from any other hour of the day. At 3:30 a.m., your logical, thinking mind, the part that's always worried about problems and daily stress, takes a step back. Instead, your intuitive mind comes forward. It's like your brain switches to a different channel, one that's better at seeing the bigger picture and finding answers that you might miss during the busy daylight hours. Your body also goes through incredible changes at this time. The air you breathe at 3:30 a.m. is different. It has more negative ions, which are tiny particles that help your body and mind feel more alive and aware. This is why many people say they feel more alert and clear-headed when they wake up at this time, even though it's so early. There's also something special happening with your hormones at 3:30 a.m. Your body produces less cortisol, the stress hormone, at this time. With less cortisol in your system, you can think more clearly and feel more connected to your inner wisdom. It's like the noise in your head gets turned down, making it easier to hear what your heart and soul are trying to tell you. Even the Earth's magnetic field is different at this time. Scientists have found that there's less electromagnetic noise in the early morning hours. This might sound complicated, but it simply means there's less interference between you and the universe's natural energy. It's like having a clear phone line to the spiritual realm without all the static and noise that fills the air during the day. The first amazing thing about waking up at 3:30 a.m. is the incredible silence you'll experience. This isn't just any ordinary quiet. It's a special kind of silence that seems to have its own presence. When you wake up at this time, you'll notice that the world feels completely different. There's no traffic noise, no people talking, no phones ringing, just pure, peaceful silence. This silence does something powerful to your mind. In our normal daily lives, we're surrounded by constant noise and distractions. Our brains never get a chance to truly rest and reset. But at 3:30 a.m., in that perfect silence, your mind can finally slow down and enter a state that's perfect for deep thinking and spiritual connection. Think about the last time you tried to solve a problem or make an important decision during the day. Your thoughts were probably jumping around, interrupted by emails, phone calls, and other people's needs. But at 3:30 a.m., all those distractions disappear. Your mind becomes like a still lake, perfectly calm and clear. In this state, answers and insights can rise to the surface naturally. The silence at 3:30 a.m. also helps you connect with your inner voice, that quiet wisdom inside you that often gets drowned out by daily noise. Many people report having their best ideas and clearest insights during this time. It's like the universe is speaking directly to you, and for once you can actually hear what it's saying. This special silence also has a physical effect on your body. Your heart rate naturally slows down, your breathing becomes deeper, and your whole nervous system shifts into a state of peaceful awareness. This is why many people say they feel more refreshed after spending just 30 minutes awake at 3:30 a.m. than they do after sleeping for several extra hours. The second incredible benefit of the 3:30 a.m. time is its unique power for manifestation. This isn't about making wishes. It's about tapping into a time when your thoughts and intentions are at their strongest. At 3:30 a.m., the barrier between your conscious desires and the universe's ability to fulfill them becomes much thinner. Think of it like this. During the day, your thoughts and wishes are like radio signals competing with thousands of other signals in the air. But at 3:30 a.m., your signal becomes much stronger because there's less interference. The thoughts and intentions you put out into the universe at this time carry more power and clarity. Many people who regularly wake up at 3:30 a.m. report that their goals and dreams start manifesting faster than ever before. It's not magic. It's about using a time when your mind is clearest and the universal energy is most receptive. When you set intentions or visualize your goals at this time, you're planting seeds in fertile soil. This manifestation power works because your subconscious mind is more accessible at 3:30 a.m. During normal waking hours, your conscious mind acts like a guard, often blocking new ideas or possibilities with doubt and fear. But at 3:30 a.m., this guard is relaxed, allowing your deepest desires and truest intentions to come forward. The practice of setting intentions at 3:30 a.m. has another powerful aspect: consistency. When you regularly wake up at this time to focus on your goals, you're showing the universe that you're serious about making changes in your life. This consistent dedication sends a strong message that ripples through the fabric of reality, bringing your desires closer to manifestation. What's really interesting is how this works with the law of attraction. At 3:30 a.m., your vibration, or emotional energy, is naturally higher. You're not weighed down by the stress and worry of the day. This higher vibration makes it easier to align with what you want to attract into your life. It's like tuning your radio to exactly the right frequency to receive what you've been asking for. Now let's talk about exactly what you should do when you wake up at 3:30 a.m. The first step is so simple, yet most people get it wrong. When you wake up, don't grab your phone or turn on bright lights. Instead, sit up slowly and take 3 deep breaths. These first moments are precious. They set the tone for your entire practice. Start with gentle stretching, nothing too intense. Your body has been lying still for hours, and it needs to wake up slowly. Stretch your arms above your head, roll your shoulders, and gently twist your spine. These simple movements help your energy start flowing while keeping you in that peaceful state between sleep and wakefulness. The next step is to find your special spot. This doesn't need to be anything fancy, just a quiet corner where you won't be disturbed. Some people like to create a small altar with meaningful objects, but this isn't necessary. The most important thing is that you feel comfortable and peaceful in this space. You can sit on a chair, cushion, or even your bed. Just make sure your back is straight. Now comes the powerful part: spending the first 15 minutes in complete silence. Don't try to meditate right away if you're not used to it. Just sit quietly and observe your thoughts. Notice how different your mind feels at this time. Your thoughts are probably clearer and calmer than they are during the day. This is the perfect state for connecting with your inner wisdom. After your quiet time, take out a journal and write down any thoughts, ideas, or feelings that come to you. Writing at 3:30 a.m. is different from writing at any other time. Your words flow more easily, and you often discover insights you didn't know you had. Don't worry about writing perfectly. Just let your thoughts flow onto the paper. The final step is to set your intentions for the day ahead. At 3:30 a.m., your mind is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant will grow strong roots. Take a few moments to clearly state what you want to create in your life. These aren't just wishes or hopes. At this special time, they become powerful seeds of manifestation. Let's address the biggest worry people have. What if you can't wake up at 3:30 a.m.? First, understand that your body has natural cycles. Some nights you'll wake up naturally at this time, while other nights you might sleep through. This is completely normal. Don't force yourself to wake up if your body needs rest. Many people worry that waking up at 3:30 a.m. will leave them tired for the rest of the day. But here's something interesting. When you wake up at this time and use it properly, you often feel more energized than if you had slept through. It's about quality over quantity. Even 30 minutes of conscious time during these powerful hours can be more refreshing than several hours of regular sleep. Another common challenge is feeling scared or anxious when waking up at this time. This is natural. Our minds are often programmed to fear the dark and quiet hours. But remember, this fear is just old programming. As you practice waking up at 3:30 a.m. more often, you'll start to look forward to this peaceful time. The fear will be replaced by a sense of excitement about what insights and blessings each early morning might bring. Some people struggle with what to do during this time. They wake up but feel lost or unsure about how to use these powerful moments. The key is to start simple. Don't pressure yourself to have profound spiritual experiences right away. Begin with just sitting quietly and breathing. Let your practice grow naturally over time. Temperature can also be a challenge. Our body temperature is lowest in the early morning hours. Keep a warm blanket near your meditation spot. Some people like to have a cup of warm water or herbal tea ready. These simple comforts can help you stay focused on your practice instead of being distracted by physical discomfort. The power of the 3:30 a.m. practice becomes clear when you hear how it has changed people's lives. Take Sarah, a busy mother of 3 who started waking up at this time just once a week. Within 2 months, she had finally finished writing the book she'd been dreaming about for years. The quiet morning hours gave her the uninterrupted time and mental clarity she needed to bring her vision to life. Then there's Michael, who used his 3:30 a.m. wake-ups to transform his business. During these quiet hours, he found solutions to problems that had been blocking his success for years. His mind was clearer, his decisions became sharper, and his business started growing in ways he hadn't thought possible. Lisa's story is particularly touching. She struggled with anxiety for years until she discovered the power of 3:30 a.m. The peaceful energy of this time helped her find a calmness she couldn't achieve during regular meditation. Now, even on her most stressful days, she carries the peace of her early morning practice with her. James, a high school teacher, found that waking up at 3:30 a.m. completely changed his relationship with his students. The insights he received during these early hours helped him understand his students better and create more engaging lessons. His classroom became a place of joy and discovery, all because he took advantage of this special time. Maria's manifestation story amazes everyone who hears it. She spent just 15 minutes each morning at 3:30 a.m. visualizing her dream home. Within 6 months, through a series of unexpected events, she found and was able to buy a house that matched her vision exactly. The clarity and power of her early morning intentions helped bring her dreams into reality. Starting tonight, you have a chance to completely transform your life using the power of 3:30 a.m. You don't need any special tools or training. You don't need to buy anything or prepare in any complicated way. All you need is your willingness to wake up during this special time and open yourself to its magic. Begin with small steps. Set an intention before you go to bed tonight that you'll wake up at 3:30 a.m. Many people find that just setting this intention is enough. Their inner clock naturally wakes them up at the right time. Don't worry if you miss it the first few nights. Your body and spirit will adjust to this new rhythm gradually. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Thousands of people around the world are waking up at 3:30 a.m., tapping into this same powerful energy. Some are meditating, some are writing, some are simply sitting in peaceful silence. Each person's practice is unique, but we're all connected by this special time. Think about where you want to be in your life 6 months from now. What changes do you want to see? What dreams do you want to manifest? The power of 3:30 a.m. can help you get there faster than you ever thought possible. But you need to take that first step. You need to make the decision to try it for yourself. Start small. Commit to waking up at 3:30 a.m. just once this week. Notice how you feel during that time. What thoughts come to you? What insights appear? Write them down, even if they seem simple at first. Over time, you'll start to see patterns and connections that will amaze you. The power of 3:30 a.m. isn't just an ancient secret or a modern discovery. It's a timeless tool that's available to anyone who chooses to use it. This special time holds the potential to transform every aspect of your life, from your spiritual growth to your daily achievements. Remember, when you wake up at 3:30 a.m., you're not just waking up during another random hour. You're stepping into a powerful moment when the universe is most ready to support your growth and transformation. This is your time to connect with your highest self, to plant the seeds of your dreams, and to tap into wisdom that's not available during regular waking hours. Every morning at 3:30 a.m. offers you a fresh start, a new beginning, a chance to align yourself with the power of the universe. Whether you use this time for meditation, manifestation, creativity, or simple peaceful reflection, you're joining countless others who have discovered this sacred hour's transformative power. Don't let another day pass without experiencing the magic of 3:30 a.m. for yourself. Your journey to a more powerful, peaceful, and purposeful life begins with that first early morning awakening. The universe is waiting to share its secrets with you. All you have to do is wake up and listen. Trust that your inner wisdom led you to this knowledge for a reason. There are no coincidences in the spiritual journey. The fact that you're learning about the power of 3:30 a.m. right now means you're ready to take this step in your spiritual evolution. The gateway to transformation is open. The sacred hour awaits. Your new life begins at 3:30 a.m. Will you answer the call? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start their own 3:30 a.m. journey. Together, we can create a community of early morning spiritual seekers, supporting and inspiring each other as we tap into this ancient wisdom for modern transformation. Remember, the most powerful changes often begin with the smallest steps. Your first wake up at 3:30 a.m. could be the beginning of the most amazing chapter in your life. The time is now. The power is yours. The magic of 3:30 a.m. awaits.